Welcome back, everyone. Glad to have you here today on episode 182 of the Integrative Health Coach Success Podcast. Really excited as we start to bring together so much of what we spoke about over the past year as we're coming into the holiday-based season. That means we're heading towards the end of the year and also preparing for the next. So one thing that I always love to be able to do towards the end of the year, and I hope that we're kind of keeping this in mind all year round and that we're not waiting until the very end of the year, but this is a natural time to do it, is expressing our gratitude for our clients, because without them, we do not get to do what we love. So again, in the very beginning, when I first started my career, I just wanted to be able to teach people about health and wellness and fitness and just the human body and how to keep it healthy. Like that was always my goal. And then I said, okay, I'm doing this part-time. Wouldn't it be great then if I took it now more seriously and I made it a full-time career? So that's what I did. At 22 years old, and I never looked back. I just said, basically, this is it. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And then it's just up-leveled and up-leveled and up-leveled, and that's on purpose, right? So like I got more continued education. I learned more. I was able to share more. I was able to work with more great clients. And so, as we're moving just past the Thanksgiving-based part of the year, at least here in the US, I'd love to be able to share that sentiment, not just with you as my colleague, but also with our clients as well. So I just want to share with you a little bit about what we do in terms of overall managing client relations, and then also giving the gift of health and gifting during the holiday-based season. I'm going to share with you some of the nuances to that because it's actually fairly important. So one thing that I always tend to do is I will take one Friday every other week, and I will actually, for my private wellness clients, and I've always done this, text them to check in. So be like, hey, just checking in, wanted to make sure everything's been going well over the past week. Now, again, when you're working with a personal training client, you get to actually talk with them in person. So that's amazing. You get to see them a couple times a week, but maybe they're traveling or maybe it is the holiday season. So I always love to be able to do a check-in, and that carried over when I have my functional medicine and integrative health practice as well. So I would check in and just say by email. And then for the clients that are my high-level clients that I'll get to in just a few moments that have texting with me, is that I'll just text them. Just be like, hey, hope it's been going great. Hope you enjoyed like a great Thanksgiving. Let me know if you have any questions getting into this weekend. Always here for you. Just something like that, like super simple. So just letting them know that I'm there for them, that I'm thinking about them. It always goes back to staying top of mind for your client. So one, that's going to keep them more accountable to their goals, which is why they came to you. So if their goal is like to transform their body, right? And you check in with them, what does that do? Like, oh, he's checking in on me. Let's stay a little tighter to the diet today. Let's get back on the intermittent fasting. Let's start exercising over the weekend, whatever it might be. But it's also, they know that they have someone that cares about their health besides just themselves. I think that's really, really important because, besides you, who else is really putting that type of thought process and effort into your nutrition, your exercise, et cetera. Even your partner, spouse, et cetera, that you may live with, they may not even to the same level be thinking about your health as your nutritionist, personal trainer, integrative health practitioner is. I mean, that's just the truth. Like, it's not like you don't love the person, you do, but if they're not able to change your overall health because they're not an expert in the space, what could they really offer except, their support of what you're going to do. So I always love that check-in. Don't overlook that. Once a week, every other week. I found that every other week is best. If it's every week, they come to expect it. They know when it's coming. If it's every other week, it seems more genuine, at least in my opinion. Now, of course, it is genuine, but I do schedule it. Like it's on my calendar and it's at 11:30 or 12 when I get a break in there right around, what would be considered the lunchtime hour. I'll send that out. And you know what? That takes me maybe 1 minute per client. And let's say I'm sending it out to like 20 or 30 people. Super easy. I'm done with that in 20 to 30 minutes max. Around the same time, the people who are quick texter backers like me, if I'm not in podcast recording meetings, because I don't like these things to build up, then they're right back to me and I reply right back like, hey, so happy to hear that. Let me know if you have any questions, like whatever it might be. And again, people aren't looking for a massive paragraph back if it's just texting. So it's a really really nice way for your private clients. And again, for your non-private clients, I do that by email, and then email response is oftentimes obviously a little bit slower. So I love doing that in general. And again, those are just the nice things to let your clients know that you're there for them, that you're thinking about them, and you're checking in. Now, there's 2 times the year, though, that I like to gift for clients. One time is for their birthday, and the other time is during the holidays. So let me just kind of take you through it. Let's say your birthday is in March, like mine is. What I will do is I will already know some of their favorite things because, again, they're a client of mine, right? So I will know a little bit about them. And what I'll try to do is out of the blue, they'll think of it as out of the blue because I won't necessarily be checking in terms of their birthday, is that I'll actually send them a birthday-based gift. Now, it could be any of the things that I'm about to explain in a moment, and typically they are, but I try to make it as personal as possible. So this is one of the things that you can do when you have, let's just say 20, 30, 40 individual, like high-level clients. So let me take this back one step. So let's say you are a personal trainer. You're probably not working with 100 clients unless you're doing like small group training. That's a little bit different because you don't have the same level of relationship. But if you're doing one-on-one, most people aren't really working with more than 20 to 30 one-on-one clients. They're just not. Like, because you have a great business of, if you have 15 clients, typically, like that's 30 appointments a week. That's 30 sessions a week. Like that's a good amount. It really is. So at our, like at my studio, I always had my personal trainers shoot for 17 clients. 17 clients is about 34 appointments scheduled per week. And then they'll end up doing like about 30, for the week. Like that's what we'll finish it out. So that's like, that was on the low end. That's what we always shot for. And it worked really well because it's easy to manage 17 people, to 20 people. Very, very easy. Now for, let's say you're an integrative health practitioner. Okay. So you might be working with, let's say 20 appointments a week, like on the higher end. Okay. So that's 80 people per month. And so maybe you have 80 clients and you're seeing them all each month for 3 or 4 months in a row. So that's a little bit more, right? Are you going to be doing 80 something gifts? Maybe, maybe not. I'm going to share with you in just a moment how you may be able to. And the birthday could simply be a nice message from you. And that's something that you should always do. And I just have that in my calendar. So again, for me, it's easy because it'll pop up when it's a client's birthday. And so that's really, really nice and really, really simple to do. And you can do this as well with different CRM is called. I think it's like I don't even know what CRM stands for, to be honest with you, but it's what you use for your emails and your text messages, etc. I use one, and this is a little bit more of an expensive one, so I don't know that you're going to want to use this. It's called Community. And that's how I do my text messaging. And so it's a separate app for my typical text messages. So people text me on the community-based one, but it's right on my phone. It's right on my home screen. And then it also tells me the birthday of the day, like who's popped up. So it makes it super easy for me to obviously do that. And then I can text them. So that's what I would do if you had a lot of clients. Let's say you have 100, 200 clients. Again, back in the day, I had a couple thousand clients in my functional medicine practice. So obviously I couldn't send individual gifts. However, I did have a concierge program. And in that concierge program, I always typically cap it around 20 people. So then again, I can go back to, that's me being able to send these personalized gifts to my high-level clients. And I'm going to get to my high-level clients in just one moment because it's something that I love to do, and it's why I do recommend you have a high-level program. All of the most successful personal trainers, wellness coaches, practitioners, etc., all have a high-level program. And I'll share that in just a moment. That'll be more of a business-based tip, but also still about gifting for clients and why it's so much fun to have that high level as well. Okay, so here's what I did, though, always around the Thanksgiving time of the year. And during the Thanksgiving time of the year, I would always give a general gift to all of the personal training, massage-based clients, like the ongoing clients. The people had a package, meaning they weren't just coming in for a one-off, but they were doing at least one appointment essentially per week. So that was it. So they, basically a monthly package. We always got them something that was health-based. So for Thanksgiving, we would send out a gratitude card saying, hey, thank you so much for being a client of ours and supporting small business, here in Boston, Massachusetts. And so we always did that. And because it's the truth, we always appreciated them. And then we would oftentimes during the holidays, we wouldn't write out another card, but we would give them for Hanukkah, Christmas time, an actual little gift bag. It would be a real gift bag and it would have some tissue paper in it. and I would have a gift. And it was a simple gift. I'm not going to say that it was anything too wild, but remember, we had hundreds of clients. And so you're talking about 400 or so of these gift bags, and every personal trainer or massage therapist would have their 20 to 30 gift bags for their clients. And so I'm just going to give you a few of the things that we did. We would often give them their favorite supplement. So we already knew the nutritional supplements that they enjoyed. We would give them an additional one for that. Or we would give them a journal. So like a meditation, mindset-based journal, a gratitude journal. We would give them, we gave out books, really like nice, healthy books. One year, one was on nutrition. We gave another one on exercise. We gave I already said the gratitude journal. We gave a kind of a daily success journal one year too. And what I was able to do was I was essentially able to buy these things in bulk. So let me give you a couple more, and then I'll give you the typical price range we would pay. All right. So one year I got actual exercise, like mini exercise towels that they could keep in their gym bag. We gave out t-shirts one year, like workout t-shirts, really nice bamboo cotton-based ones. We gave out shaker bottles a couple years so that they could mix that up with their protein powders, creatine, glutamine, whatever else they were using. What else? Mini blenders, like the little blend to goes. So we're just kind of thinking about them. Like these are healthy people, they're exercising. What might they be able to have one additional of, one extra of, whatever it might be? Sometimes we'd have our logo on it and sometimes we wouldn't. But all of these things we'd be able to get for somewhere between like $5 and $10 maximum. And so when you look at it, I would be spending a couple $1,000s a year. Now, again, keep in mind, this is for like 300 or 400 clients, and you might not be doing this. You might have 50 clients. All right. So if you have 50 clients and you're spending $5, well, that's $250. Or you say you're $10, that's what did I just say? 50 clients, $500, right? So you might say, well, $500 is a lot of money. I don't disagree with you on that, but this is also how you're building relationships. Like salespeople have always known this. They give gifts all the time. They stay in front of people. You don't need to do this as a sales-based tactic, but this is a people strategy. If you want to have great relationships, you want to surprise and delight people. You want to exceed their expectations. You want them to know that you're thinking about them. You want them to know that you care. And so I always gave health-based gifts because I wanted people to know, like, listen, I care about your health. This is what I'm here for. And, we've developed a relationship over the years. We are friends, yes, but I'm there for your health. That is why, I want you to be able to rely on me. So I always enjoyed being able to do that. And when you have lots and lots of clients, this is an easy way to do it, is just find something in that price range. And when you're buying in bulk, you're typically able to do that. There's all sorts of different websites that you can kind of look at, like custom logos, custom promos, all sorts of different websites like that you're able to buy these things in bulk. And they're worth it. I mean, they're really, really nice gifts. And when you package it right, it shows that you do care. And I think it's a really nice thing. So we do cards, personalized written cards at Thanksgiving. And then we do, and this is back again when I had studios and wellness centers, et cetera. And then for their holiday gift, we actually give them one of these. Now, I always said I wanted to get back to my high-end clients because this is what I love doing. And again, I only work at a concierge level with clients right now. And so when I'm working with 20, 30 clients max, that's really all the time I can possibly handle in my schedule, is that, again, these clients are paying a premium service. So I just believe that everyone should have a premium level in their coaching career, their business, because there's a certain level of people that always want this. And so you can charge more for it, and you should. And it's typically done for you. So for my clients, the big 5 labs are included. I'll even include like wearables, like tech-based devices. I'll include, I don't include nutritional supplements because that's going to vary so much on the individual, and I don't want to make it about nutritional supplements, but a lot of people do. They might say, oh, $100 a month in nutritional supplements, et cetera, et cetera. I just typically don't do nutritional supplements. I do like everything but that. But I am thinking about creating a level where literally nutritional supplements are included as well. And I just take an average price over the months, and then we order it and ship it to them. So like as much done for you as possible. That's basically what I'm saying for that concierge level. And they have the ability to text me whenever they have questions. So it's a really nice level. to be a part of and to create for your clients as well. It's a lot of personal based access. So here's the thing though, for those clients, since they are at a premium level and they're paying a good amount for per month, I love to be able to send them a birthday gift and I love to be able to send them a holiday gift. And those gifts are typically, I'm just going to give you a few of the examples that I've sent out. So functional medicine detox, like without a doubt, everyone's getting one for the new year, right? So it's like functional medicine detox. If you're a private concierge client at that level, you get a functional medicine detox. It's already sent to you. But I'll also do other gifts. Like I'll do an infrared heating pad. So a lot of people have PMF mat. They have a lot of different things that I've recommended before. But do they have one that they can just place on their chair for their back, for their leg, for like whatever else they might, like infrared heating based pad? I'll send that out. I've sent out one of my favorite like foot shiatsu-based massagers before that you can just keep under your desk. So if anybody ever kind of makes a complaint about their feet or they're a runner or whatever it is, I just kind of make a note in their file. That's it. Oh, they're going to get one of those. An ozonator. So Therasage, I've talked about that before. That product, really great for cleaning food, pesticides, putting in a hot tub I've talked about before, a bath. And so people are hearing about that. They're asking about that. And I just ship someone out one. So like it's a small, well, I mean, maybe it's like a small token of my appreciation. I don't know how you want to look at it. It's not like this client couldn't afford it. They could, but I did it for them. And the me thinking about them ahead of time is what they just greatly appreciate. I just think that, I mean, just think about it yourself. Say you're having a conversation with a coach of yours, and you're talking about, I'm having a really difficult time kind of balancing my life and planning my work, planning that. And 3 days later, a success journal, a planner shows up at your door. How amazing is that? Just with a little note saying, hey, really appreciated our conversation the other day. Wishing you all the best. I know you're going to hit your goals. Here's a little something to make that happen. Like, that's amazing. It's amazing. And so the more years that I've put in this career and in this, just again, I can't even believe it, but it's been so long that I've been doing this. The more I really enjoy giving this gift of health. So that's what I'll do. I've done weighted blankets before, the ozonators that I've talked about, the infrared heating pads, all sorts of things. I'll gift people whole tones, binaural beats, all sorts of fun things. And then what I do as well is if I know that they have a favorite restaurant where they're at, I'll actually send them a gift card. So I'll send them, a gift card for their favorite restaurant, or a massage therapist. If they go to a massage therapist or an acupuncturist in the area, I'll do that. That kind of harkens back to my days back in Boston, because I have my network, and hopefully you've tuned back to previous Integrative Health Coach Success podcasts with creating your own network. Because what I would do during the holidays, and please do this as well, I would go around on my network and I said, hey, can we all do like 50% off coupons, or not coupons, 50% off gift certificates for each other, and we can give them to clients? And people are like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. So what I would do is I would actually get massages and acupuncture based gift cards and Chiro gift cards and all these different things. And like I had someone in my network who did Rolfing, and I got 50% off. And what I did was, it was still maybe $50 or $60 for that client. But again, that client, think about it. That personal training client was probably with me for 2 sessions a week at, I don't even know, let's just say $100. So that's what, $200, so that's like $10,000 a year. So I can spend $60 for massage for them during the holidays, right? Or for their birthday. I think like you have to think about reinvesting back in your clients. And so again, when you're first starting out your business wise, what did I always say to my personal trainers? Hey, if you want, just get somebody a $5 gift card to Starbucks. Like, it's thinking of them. You're just starting out. It's something, so it is about the thought. It really is. But if the thought is more on their health and how it might be unique to them, so the more unique, the better. So again, if I actually called up their massage therapist, their chiropractor, their acupuncturist, or I know their favorite restaurant, and I go and do that, that means a lot more because it's personalized for them. So just kind of think of it that way. Again, this is always, I've been taught this, like this is not something that I came up with, it just without a doubt. Someone had shared things, and then I've kind of seen what's worked over the past 20 years, and I've tried to just make it better and better and just try to wow my clients. And so I wanted to share that with you. you still have time this holiday season to make it happen, or it could be a New Year's gift. And I think that's really nice as well. Always feel free, again, if you want to leave a comment, leave what you may like to do, or if you found anything during the show helpful, feel free to leave that comment as well. Take care, everyone. Have an amazing week, and I'll talk with you soon.